Hey everybody, thanks for joining in. This video is about the third trip I did to the Bahamas in spring of 2024. Since buying our boat, our friend Captain Jack, who was our instructor for the bareboat charter class we took with Blue Water Sailing School, expressed interest in sailing with us. I was excited to plan a trip with him, knowing the more experience we have cruising with seasoned sailors, the more it would benefit us in the long run. Once we returned from Bimini, we started looking at dates to have Captain Jack on board, and we settled on a 4-day window in April, a few weeks after returning from our latest Bahamas trip. Captain Jack's purpose for the trip was twofold. One, he wanted to cruise with us on our new boat, and two, he was in the process of getting certified to teach celestial navigation, and he needed to record a certain number of sun and planet sightings to satisfy the requirements of his class. We had done a few upgrades to Montana once we returned from Bimini, including a new solar array to help charge the battery bank during the times we spent off grid, and a new 45-pound XL anchor to replace our old CQR. Steph opted not to join us for this quick rip to Great Sail Key and back, but she did go down to the jetty to take pictures of us as we left the inlet. Jack soon got busy setting up to take a noon sighting of the sun. His tools of the trade were simple, a sextant, an almanac, and his plotting sheets. Captain Jack took quite a few sun sights that day, wedging himself between the rear stanchion and the gallows as he pointed his sextant to the skies. He dutifully took sights and then disappeared below to work out the formulas. Throughout that first night, he would decide on which star or planet to find, gaze skyward, scanning the heavens until it was located. Using the sextant, he would measure the angle between the star and the horizon and then head below to do the math. He did 6 to 8 sightings, achieving success for the majority of them, as he compared his lat-long position with our location on the chart plotter. The next day, we were on the Little Bahama Bank and sailing in Bahamian waters. The sunny skies and calm winds helped us both relax as we sailed the final miles to Great Sail Key. We were anchored by mid-afternoon, and by 10 the next morning, we were underway for our trip back to Fort Pierce. It was a fun excursion, covering about 250 miles in 4 days. Jack is an inspiration for sure, mid-70s, strong as a bull, and still agile and quick on his feet. The sun was setting as we left the bank and began our final crossing of the Gulf Stream. A few days later, he sent me a picture of one of his formulas, a sight reduction including Sirius, Jupiter, Regulus, and Capella, the work of a true master and lifelong voyager. Thank you, Captain Jack.